Welcome to Soul Rebel Nation, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. I am here for another collective reading. This is a general message. It may or may not resonate. If anything sticks out, feel free to leave me some feedback below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, share with somebody you feel may resonate, and subscribe if you want to join the tribe. Gang. We are healing and building on this channel. If you're new here, hopefully you stick around. If you are returning, thank you for your love and support. Throw me some butterflies in the chat or in the comments. Let me know that you guys are here. Okay? We always close out with 2 yes or no questions. Make sure you stick around to the end for that. Focus on those questions throughout the reading. And if you would like your own private reading, we do have a booking app along with our Soul Rebel Nation website with apparel, merchandise, as well as spiritual tools like Sage and Palo Santo. Also have Miss Mika Music, as well as all of our Soul Rebel Nation social media links, all in one link for your convenience. It is in the About section and every description of every reading that I post. All right? We will be doing an extended on this. This is going to be our, I guess, what would this be? Because we ended episode 10. So this would be, I guess we're going to say season 2, episode 1, part 1. Starting tonight for our extendeds over on TikTok. And I will get those over here probably early in the morning. Okay? So I pre-shuffled our Wisp Gossip deck, and the Self-Made card came out, as well as the Slide DM card. So there is somebody that wants to slide in your DM, right? But I also feel like at the moment, y'all aren't really focused on love. For a lot of y'all, if you're completely single, you're focused on yourself. And the song that I channeled was OG or OT to Genesis. I think it's Get the Money. And it's the push, go get the money. And I thought it was funny that I channeled that song because I wanted to call this second series or second season Pushing Through. So I feel like y'all are pushing. Y'all are pushing to go towards your goals. And you may be in the energy of the money and the honey. So we're going to pull from the Sacred Oracle deck first. And of course, like I said, we'll close out with your 2 yes or no questions. Get some tarot and more oracle on this. All right? Let's see what we got, y'all. Calling on Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings of the universe. Thank you for shielding me in a seamless miracle cocoon of healing light. I call all of my energy back to me now. And return any energy that is not mine to its rightful owner. Woo! I can't even get my words out. Woo! Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting cords from any lower level energies or entities trying to cipher myself or the collective's energy. May all mind turn spirits go deaf and evil eyes go blind. That energy be transmuted into peace, love, prosperity, and abundance immediately. Ashe, amen. So be it. It is so. The card that flew out that got me over here speechless is Divine Masculine, y'all. So I'm hearing 2 things here. Even if you're a feminine, you're in your divine masculine energy. You're self-made, you're goal-oriented, you going after your goals, you go and get the money, You out here, right? But you also have a divine masculine that is in your energy that wants to love on you. Now, for the masculines watching, same shit. You out here chasing the bag. You out here doing what it is that you do. You could own your own business. You could be just leveling up within your career. And you also divine masculine energy towards whoever this feminine is that is coming in for you. All right? Let's see what the book has to say. Child. Listen, I get excited when I see stuff like this. Divine masculine has been coming out in a lot of readings in different decks. So I know that this is a repeat type of energy, but it makes me excited. So the card says, the book says, the divine masculine is the embodiment of logic, direct action, and strength. In his most evolved aspect, he represents the builder, the protector, and the guardian. Drawing this card can symbolize divine masculine energy is needed to balance your current situation. It can also represent father-brother healing and the healing of relationships with divine masculine in your life. The symbol is the horned god. It is the pagan symbol for masculine energy and its elements. He is the consort of the triple goddess. All right. So some of you guys could be going through a father wound healing right now. You could also be needing to balance your life by bringing more masculine energy. Like I said a few minutes ago, the masculine takes action. So even if you're feminine, in order for you to get to the money, you have to think logically. You have to be direct with your action. And that's exactly what the masculine is. And you have to have the strength in order to make these, these goals happen. I almost said to make shit happen. I'm trying not to cuss as much, but y'all know what I mean, right? So some of y'all are in your masculine energy or needing to balance your feminine and masculine so that you can get this shit done. All right? Now, let's see what we have from the tarot, because I'm a little eager to see. All right? Let's see what's going on with the collective's current energy. Ooh, immediately. The World. That's exactly what's going on. Y'all are closing out cycles and the world is turning in your favor. This is telling me that y'all have completed out something. Like whether this was you not going after your goals, you not being you not being assertive enough or taking enough action after certain things. All right? It says completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. So y'all are arriving. And now I'm hearing Mariah Carey. It's time. And our last and first extended episodes was It's Your Time. So I do feel like it is your time. And that's why this completion is happening. A lot of y'all have already stepped into this masculine energy and you're fulfilling these things at the moment. You've reached some type of attainment. Listen, y'all ain't getting nothing but major arcanas. What is the deal? What is the deal? So we have the World card, and confirming that we have the Judgment. So there's a need for you to make a decision if you haven't already. If you have not already made a decision to go after these goals, to complete this cycle, to not walk around in self-doubt, whatever it is for you, there's some type of inner calling that you have to come to terms with. You have to have the strength to move forward. All right? So let's clarify the Judgment, even though, we really don't need to clarify major arcanas, but I feel like I need a little bit more. So what does the collective need to know? I feel like some of y'all are having to forgive yourselves. You may have to forgive other people. Again, the Divine Masculine card, that card came out and flipped in a reverse. I'm going to take it. The Divine Masculine card talked about y'all having to heal certain wounds. So, again, this may be some type of forgiveness that needs to happen in order for you to get to where you're needing to go. Now, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in the reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. The card itself is about self-discipline. Feeling stuck. So, it's like y'all need to get unstuck. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the deck. So, being that it's in the reverse, some of you guys are becoming unstuck. You have made a decision. All right? You're having to work out whatever it is that's keeping you stuck. Some of you guys, I just heard my ice maker machine, so confirmation. Some of you guys, it could be not professionalism, perfectionism. You're not taking action because you want the shit to be perfect. And Spirit just wants you to take action. You understand? And I'm not saying to just go take a leap of faith blindly, but yes, because you have to be willing to take a leap of faith on yourself. Some of you guys have been overplaying it and you just need to move. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Yeah, listen, because y'all feel like you got too many options. Water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you guys may be looking too much at the other options. And that's why you're not making a decision. It may be, it could be some wishful thinking. Some of these options ain't even good options. So it's a need for you to use your discernment when it comes to the way that you're going to be moving. Because you don't want to stay stuck and fuck around and miss out on the reward because you're overworking your mind and not taking enough concerted action. All right? I got a lot of cards here. I don't want to take all of these, but they telling me to take them. So I will. All right? Y'all are manifesting a new beginning. We got a lot of major arcanas in this reading tonight, whenever you're watching. So there's a reason for you to not be thinking so hard about these options, because either way you look at it, you have to take action to manifest. That's exactly the first word on the magician card says action. I can't make this shit up. Action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. So whatever it is that you're supposed to be going after, you have to be able to take action. Again, divine masculine energy. So these opportunities, these thoughts that you may have, these options that you may be looking at, it's all fine and dandy, but do you have enough confidence to actually take action in it? Because that's what Spirit wants you to do. Now, the Death card being here, that could very well represent some type of ending that needs to occur in order for these things to manifest again. This could be a negative mindset. This could just be you feeling stuck and not taking the action. All right? Some of y'all need to revamp whatever it is. You could be bored by your plans. You need to go back and look at the very beginning. It's like, why did you start this thing? What was it that got you motivated to do it from the beginning, right? So that you can move forward. To be honest with you, I don't even know how else to say that. 11:11 on the time. It's like, and some of y'all, this could very well involve a counterpart. Because again, I saw somebody sliding up in your DM. So I do feel like there is love and money here. Could be somebody that you've known from the past. We do have a lot of past life partner energy coming through our readings recently. This could also be some things that y'all been working on from the past. The Six of Cups represents childhood, memories from the past, reminiscing on things. So if you've been feeling stuck, like I said, there could very well be a need for you to go back to the very beginning. It's like, why did you start this? For some of y'all, this could really be things that you've known how to do since you were a kid. This could be things that are natural gifts. We've been talking about that a lot. All right? So maybe you just need to, get in your mind a little bit, meditate on the things that you used to do. Remember why you started. Remember the reason. I can understand that. Because sitting here with these words on my sweatshirt, they started off on a computer screen while I was in college. So I get it. Sometimes we need to remember our why. So some of y'all are needing to understand that. And it's going to take you going into isolation in order to do so with the Hermit here. You got to go within. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time. You're in alignment. It's just the need for you to trust in yourself. Trust in the alignment. Trust in the messages that you're getting through your meditation, through your contemplation, through your time alone. That's why isolation is very important. And I'm not telling y'all no. Sometimes you hear isolation and people like, people in isolation ain't really healing. They just hiding from people. Nah. In order for you to truly learn who you are and trust who you are, you cannot hear a bunch of outside noise. Especially when it comes to your vision. Because God gave you the vision, nobody else. Everything that you're thinking, I may be giving you confirmation of that, but it was your thought first. And it came through you from source. You understand? So you have to be okay with being by yourself. The card itself says soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. Some of you guys need to go within. Because you've been listening to too many other people, and that has been a repeat message. I told y'all, too many cooks in the kitchen will fuck up your recipe. Because they telling you how to do it. When you're the only one that has the damn recipe. You understand? God gave you the recipe, so how the fuck somebody else gonna tell you need more salt? They throwing salt on your shit because they don't want the recipe to be good. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Feel like I'm spitting, sorry. So it's like you have to take time alone. 4 of Swords. Some of y'all are going to be blocking these people. 14, I am talking to chosen ones. People who have gifts of discernment, light workers, healers. Take it how it resonates for you. Put whatever title on it you want. Y'all are people who need time by yourselves so that you can hear your own thoughts. So that you don't continue to pick up on other people's energy because you do. Y'all are empathic, right? So you don't want to pick up on somebody else's self-doubt, somebody else's fears of your own success. You have to trust yourself. Some of y'all are needing more rest. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It took a lot for me to get on live, to do content this week. Because sometimes when you pour a lot of energy out, you have to pull back and you have to get that energy back. So some of y'all have been overgiving. And you have to be by yourself. Again, this Hermit energy and this Four of Swords coming out. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes. The card says rest, relaxation, meditation. How many times have I said that word this reading? So it's a need for you to go into meditation. It says contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude. I literally have been talking about solitude this entire reading. So at this time, it's a need for y'all to be by yourselves. It's a need for you to relax a little bit more. It's a need for you to think for yourself, to go into solitude and retreat so that you can know what it is that's best for you to move forward. But for some of y'all, you're also going to be getting ideas, downloads, repetitive thoughts is what Spirit is saying. So it could be during a dream. It could be during your nap time. It could be during your meditation. It's a need for you to write this shit down. Some of y'all need to journal and write down your dreams, because Spirit is going to be giving you clear guidance on how you move forward. All right? And this shit could come in as a Tower moment. It could be shocking. Spirit could be saying some things that you might not want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Tower moments are typically sudden changes. It's an upheaval. And for some of y'all, it could be something external as well. It doesn't have to be something that happens within your mind. It could be people from the past coming back. It could be people that you thought you closed out a cycle with that are coming back into your life, trying to keep you stuck in this cycle. And you're going to have to make a change. It says chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. So you could be receiving some sudden insight through your meditation. And it could be telling you you need to release certain things, certain people, certain places, certain self-doubt. Lord Jesus. You're being told to release certain things. All right? Take that how it resonates for you. Let's pull a few cards. You know what? Let's pull from the gossip deck, since that's what I got from the pre-shuffle. Again, don't forget to focus on your 2 yes or no questions. We will close out with that. We got, as soon as I said close out, we got closure. Closure, safe space, and broken promises. So, yeah, the judgment here. And again, we got the World card about completion. So y'all are letting go. Y'all are ending chapters. You're releasing things emotionally. And you could feel like you're finally free from whatever it is that you've been holding on to. I feel like a lot of y'all have found sanctuary within yourselves. The second card is safe space. It says emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude. Cannot make this shit up. Protecting vulnerability. Here I am, safe. So yeah, like I said, a lot of y'all are empathic. You're picking up on other people's shit. You need to close out cycles and move away from these people. So that's what y'all are doing. I mean, if you look at these 2 cards together, it's like this person just closed the door behind somebody and went back into their safe space alone. And they're happy. They're not mad at all. So a lot of y'all have come to terms with the fact that if you let go and you end out certain toxic ass cycles, that it helps you to be free from these toxic emotions. You're able to emotionally release whatever it is, and you have emotional sanctuary within your solitude. You're comfortable with yourself. It says protected vulnerability. So y'all are protecting your vulnerability. You're not allowing everybody to see that part of yourselves. And that's a good thing. And then we have broken promises as your additional message. It says disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. So some of y'all were in situations with people who lied. And that could very well be another reason why you're taking your power back. You're blocking communication. You're going into solitude. Some of y'all could have had to walk away in regards to love from people who used your empathic nature against you. They saw how much you cared for them and they used that as a weapon. It was emotional abuse, so to speak. All right? And this Tower moment could very well be the fact that you're coming to a realization that this person didn't even mean the shit that they said to you. It was a way for them to keep you in this toxic ass, failed, committed relationship. All right? What is the overall energy? I'm going to pull additional cards from this deck on our extended. What is the additional message, or excuse me, the overall energy? Brand new. I cannot make this shit up. Woo! Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Like I said, y'all pushing through this energy and y'all are going forward because you know that you're meant for greatness. I told y'all I saw self-made. Now we got brand new. And again, the closure card even says letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, feeling finally free, right? Our first tarot card is the World. It's about turning up after a cycle has completed. It's about feeling whole and accomplished and celebrating after completing a cycle. So again, all of these cards are pretty much telling me the same shit. Now y'all feel safe within yourselves after walking away from people who made you feel unsafe. You closing out cycles and you're having a brand new fresh beginning. Some of y'all could be opening up a new business. This person is cutting a red ribbon. So again, it's giving self-made. It's giving go get the money, go get the money. I cannot make this shit up. Let's get a few cards from the Kipper and the Allentown Wellness before we close this out. I do not want to make this super long. I feel like I'm saying the same shit. We have marriage, coffin, and adjudication. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all may have been in a long-term commitment that you had to end. For others of you, you're going to be going into a long-term commitment in marriage after you close out a cycle with somebody that did not make you feel safe. And that is actually your justice. This is your karma. These broken promises, this failed commitment does not mean that you're not still going to get what it is that you deserve and love. You just need to close out the cycle with whoever this past person is so that you can get it. Now, for those of y'all who are looking more towards your finances, same shit. You had to close out a cycle when it comes to this job or whatever it is that you were doing before you decided to go into this brand new beginning and reinvent yourself. These new ventures. And you have options. I got the 7 of Cups. So in regards to love or work, you have options to go after these things that you're passionate about. It's just a need for you to believe in yourself. A lot of y'all are healing childhood traumas. Y'all have wounds. Again, we had the father wound that came out 22-22 on the time. So you're learning how to balance your life after healing a father wound. Childhood traumas. Again, we have a lot of past energy here with the 6 of Cups, as well as the Divine Masculine card that talked about the past. So I feel like these childhood, traumas and things that you may have been holding on to, they're being ironed out now because you're looking at yourself. You're looking in the mirror. You're doing the shadow work. Again, you went into Hermit and you did the soul searching. And nobody else can do that but you. So the coffin is like a death of your old identity. You coming into a new part of yourself and you have changed. And it could have took an awakening. Your soul searching actually activated that. This toxic relationship, this bad job, whatever it is that had you in your mind actually activated you going through this awakening. And now we have abundance here. I cannot. This fresh new beginning, y'all pushing through and going after your goals is what's going to bring this in. It says keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So it's a need for you to be grateful and thankful now for the things that you already have because y'all are manifesting more. But you got to keep a positive mindset in the now. Look, I cannot. It's giving the money and the honey. The card says transcending obstacles. Learning, expansion, new phase. Preparing for a union. We already got the marriage card here. So transcending obstacles. Y'all have transcended this obstacle. You ended this cycle with whoever this person is. This mindset that may have made you think that you didn't deserve love or abundance. It's a wrap for that. We got palm tree and passion that came out. So the first word on this card is stability. So again, this abundance. Yeah, keep a positive mindset because y'all are manifesting superb stability and security. But this is only because you grew. All right? So allow yourself to be flexible moving forward because the things that you want are coming in, but they may be coming in differently than what you planned. All right? Y'all are expanding, so it's a need for you to be flexible. It's like a balloon expanding. I don't know why and now I'm looking at my baby's Minnie Mouse house, and it's a blue balloon on a sticker. So it's like you're expanding again in order for you to go to this next level. And oh my God, ascending, she has balloons. I didn't even see that shit until I said it. You're going to another level. So again, in order for the balloon to expand, you have to stretch. You have to be flexible. Oh my God, I don't even be, man, okay. And so whoever this person is that's coming in for you, this divine masculine or feminine, take that how it resonates. You and this person are going to have a very strong magnetic attraction. The bond is going to be insane. The chemistry is going to be insane. You're going to like each other equally. There's going to be a lot of fun in the relationship between you and this person. But again, it took you having to move away from an unhealthy dynamic and transcend an obstacle in love in order for you to prepare for this union. And look what the fuck hit the floor. Engagement ring. The karmic justice for y'all getting all these broken promises from these karmic ass dummies, God forgive me, is you getting what it is that you deserve. We got engagement ring, we got marriage, we got you preparing for a union with somebody that you're gonna have an insane chemistry with. This person likes you equally, and the money's gonna be good. It's giving the money and the honey, y'all. Bottom of the deck, I got hammer. So don't sabotage this new beginning by not allowing these situations to pan out the way that they're supposed to. Because some of y'all could be looking at this like, no, it ain't for me. Or, you know, you could be a little hesitant to go after whatever it is that spirit is guiding you to go towards. Don't do that. Let's get a couple more cards from the messy deck before we close out with a message from your person. Listen. Trust the messages you're receiving. I cannot make this shit up. I know I didn't say that shit a lot today, but it's like, that's exactly what I told y'all. That's why isolation is so important. That's why going inward and doing the work, looking in the mirror and trusting yourself, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit team, and God. That's why that shit is important. You have to be alone in order for you to receive these messages and know whether or not it's some shit that's coming from your source. Because you can listen to everybody else and it can really fuck up you again. Too many cooks in the kitchen. We don't like that. You don't want your recipe being fucked up. You have to remember who you are. Like I told y'all, some of y'all need to go back to the beginning. Why did you start? And it may take you having to think about your childhood, or, you know what I mean? It's like, go back to the why. And for a lot of y'all, this why is something that is because of something that you had to overcome, possibly from your childhood. Your love challenges me. Whoever this person is that you moved away from, it was somebody that was brought into your life to show you that you don't have to love people that don't want to be loved. You understand? Your love challenged this person because it wasn't toxic. It was healthy. So this person wanted something that was not challenging, which is why they probably put you in a third party or you had to leave them behind. Okay? Y'all were dealing with a narcissist. And I don't even, you know, I know people get sick of hearing this word. I literally have been helping people heal from narcissistic tendency type of situations for over 5 years. And I'm still dealing with the shit myself. So I apologize if this is something you don't want to hear. But typically, empaths meet narcissists for us to learn some type of life lesson. And it's usually self-love. You teach this person how not to hurt someone. They teach you how to love yourself. That's usually the lesson. And narcissists don't have to always be a romantic partner. This can be a family member, a friend, a parent, a coworker. Take it how it resonates for you. I, for one, know that I was raised by a narcissistic mother. Makes sense as to why my empathic ass always attracts narcissists. And that stems from abandonment issues. But see, I would know these things if I didn't do the fucking work. A lot of people are afraid to look at themselves and be like, why did I attract this type of energy? But when you sit with yourself, you understand that so that you heal from it and you don't move forward without seeing. Y'all see that? Somebody's spirit just came and interrupted it. I don't know if y'all just saw that orb, but I did. At the end of the day, thank you, sis, for the confirmation in the comments. You have to know that when you look at yourself and you do the work, that's what we're here to heal and build, y'all. You cannot heal if you don't look at the wound. You just can't keep picking at it. You feel me? So, this person, whoever it is that they went and messed around with, they're wishing that they never met this person. Okay? This could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, or again, very passionate connections here. Bottom of the deck, standing in your power. That's what it is. Y'all are standing in your power. And I think a lot of people are going to have to get used to that. Cut the deck, cut the cords. Y'all have cut the cords. Y'all release this person. 1, 2, 3, release them. And I don't even think I put that song, that reel over here on YouTube. But it is over on the TikTok and on the Instagram. Like, some of y'all had to release these situations. And like I said, it doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be family. It could be friends. It could be anybody that was in your life that was toxic. You have to release these people. You have to cut the cords. All right? Bottom of the deck, we have Thrill Seeker. So this could be somebody that was just in your life because they thought you were a challenge. All right? That's some very narcissistic shit. And whoever this person is, they out here lying on you. False accusations. And they really wish you would give them another chance. But since you won't, they lying on you. Maybe somebody that want to breadcrumb you. This, for some of y'all, is a fake-ass friend. That has been coming out a lot as well. Frenemy. Somebody that's acting like they're your friend, but they really not. They sending you evil eye energy. All right? And look at this shit here. Childhood trauma, abandonment issues. All I'm doing is putting the cards back, y'all. And this is why I tell y'all all the time, I don't need these fucking cards. All I got to do is channel. So, y'all could be healing from your abandonment issues. This narcissist that you dealt with could also be someone that needs to heal from that. Panic attacks. Somebody is experiencing panic attacks. This could be something that you experienced during these situations. This could be something that this person is experiencing now that you've moved away. I let my guard down with you. So I feel like some of y'all were vulnerable with people who played in your damn face. Again, with the broken message or broken promises card, it says words meant nothing. So some of y'all were vulnerable with people who were wearing a mask. And now you have to place boundaries with these motherfuckers and make healthier choices in your love life and in your regular life. And for a lot of y'all, this was love. I'm trying to tell you, all I'm doing is putting the cards back. Continue to set boundaries. I did see breadcrumbing. Some of these people want to come back into your energy and breadcrumb you because they want to keep you stuck because they know that you have somebody better that wants to come in and court you and treat you right, especially when it comes to love. A lot of y'all may have changed. People are looking at you differently because you're not acting the same. And it's because you've matured. You're not the same. You have changed for the better. You know what I mean? So, like I said earlier, a lot of the times we go through these situations and we heal from them so that when somebody else comes in the same type of energy, we see these red flags. And we don't. I just saw DM and false alarm. So, again, somebody is thinking about DMing you or maybe sliding in. But it's like, again, if this is somebody that has narcissistic tendencies trying to court you, you gonna see that shit for what it is because you've already healed from it. You've already been in a situation with somebody that breadcrumbed you, that love bombed you, that lied. Y'all are going to see it. Your spirit guides are not going to allow you to go into another unhealthy dynamic if you've healed. You understand what I'm saying? And if you've healed, you're not going to allow it yourself because you're going to be willing to wait for something that's better. And that's just that. Okay? Let's go ahead and close this out with a message from your person and your 2 yes or no questions. What does the collective's true love have to say? This person that's coming in that wants everlasting love. They said, I never knew a love like this. They ain't never knew a love like this. And you've been on this person's mind. Again, if this isn't somebody that's already in your life, this is a past life connection that's coming in. And I feel like this person has done the work to heal themselves. Love at first sight, y'all. Love at first sight could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, or somebody that is very stable. Our love is sacred. It's here. This person is willing to take things slow. They love you unconditionally. Look, I will be patient with you. So even if you are still healing from these past relationships, you and this person are going to take things slow anyway. They willing to be patient. Okay? This person said you got them speechless. So they may be a little afraid to speak to you right now. You may not you may not hear from this person because they don't know what to say. They say, give me a kiss. Be brave enough to love again. I feel like both of y'all are going to have to be brave enough to love again. Let me love you. So most of this energy is you guys. Y'all have experienced a lot, but this person is going to be willing to be patient with you, and they want you to let them love you. This could be somebody that wants to have children. They say half on a baby. If you don't want kids, y'all know what I say. Wrap it up. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be an air sign. Or this is going to be someone who loves to communicate with you. This person said, I am here to stay. You can trust me. I know that's right. Y'all cannot trust this past person. And look at this. I love that you love yourself. So this is somebody that loves the fact that you love yourself. And they know that you've been hurt, so they're not going to come in and hurt you. Bottom of the deck, I embrace this love. Cut the deck, I'm so happy we met. Top of the deck, I have a surprise for you. Okay, collective. I don't know who this person is for you, but I can't wait to see it because the energy has literally, not just my readings, but other readers as well. It's been a lot of love. It's been a lot of the love of your life coming in, or somebody that matches your energy is not giving karmic. So I'm excited to see how this pans out for the collective. All right, let's go ahead and focus on your first question. This reading was longer than I said it was going to be. All right, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings. Is it a yes or a no to the collective's first question for their highest good, yes or no? We're getting a yes right away for your first question. Go ahead and focus on your second one. And again, don't forget to follow us everywhere. All of our Soul Rebel Nation social media is in the link tree, along with our booking app, our website, and anything that you may need, Miss Mika. All right? So make sure you check out the link tree. It is in the About section in the description, okay? All right, yes or no to the collective second question for their highest good, Spirit. I'm getting another yes, y'all. Y'all were a little bit nervous about this one. It's jumping. It seemed like that second question always gets y'all a little tied up. But it was 2 yeses, okay? And hopefully those were things that you needed to hear yes answer to for your highest of the highest good. And again, I hope you resonated with this reading. If so, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to tap that like. Share with somebody you feel may resonate. Subscribe if you want to join the tribe. Gang, gang. All right? And don't forget to live life passionately with purpose. From the soul. Thank y'all for watching. I love you, and I will see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out.